Friends, I don't know about you, but May was such a difficult month for me, but somehow I still managed to read some books. So, yeah, let's talk about them.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it?
Hey friends, welcome or welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you all the books I read for the month of May. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, May was a struggle, like an absolute struggle. But still, somehow I managed to read some awesome books and I want to share them with you all. So let's get started. Okay, so a good reading month for me is when I read about 5 to 7 books. However, for the month of May, I did read 4 books. Not too bad, but in no particular order. I read Water for Chocolate by Laura Esquivel. Now, this book was absolutely amazing. It had me in a choke hold. I love the characters, except for the mom. I love the romance, and I also love the historical references that are sprinkled throughout the story. I thought it was done very well. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. And the next book I read was Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage, and this is the last book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. Now, this book took me by surprise because I did not care about these two characters, but I think Lila Sage did an awesome job on how she wrapped everything up. I'm not going to go into depth about my experience with this book because I am going to talk about it in another video, but I did give this book a 4 out of 5 stars. However, can't wait to talk about this in another video, but it was a good book. And the next book I read was One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. Now, I love everything about this story. I love the characters. I love the magic system. I also love the message in this story. Now, if you guys want to know more about my reading experience, you guys can locate this video. But I thought this book was amazing. An easy 5 out of 5 stars. One of my favorites. And finally, I read Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Now, first of all, I do think the cover is a little misleading because it looks so cheerful, summery, and very cute, but the story is a bit sad. I already did a previous video on this book where I share my thoughts. You guys can check out this video. However, I think Abby Jimenez handled the topic of dementia very well, and especially with such great care. I gave this book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. And that's a wrap. Those were all the books that I've read for the month of May. So if you read any of these books, please let me know your reading experience. And as always, thank you guys so much for the love and support. And I will catch you on my next video. Bye.